In the class of 2021 wide receiver rankings, Malik Nabers was ranked 19th. He would go on to sign with home state LSU and have a standout career there in 3 seasons, eventually being a first-round draft pick to the New York Giants, where he put up video game-like numbers his first season there. Let's see all the other receivers ranked higher than him in this class. Ranked 18th on the list is Lorenzo Styles Jr. He began his career at Notre Dame, playing 2 seasons where he caught 54 passes and 684 yards and 2 touchdowns over 2 seasons, including a standout performance in the Fiesta Bowl. After the 22 season, he decided to transfer to Ohio State and also made a bold switch to cornerback, following in his father's footsteps, who was also a former Buckeye. Styles is still playing collegiate football at Ohio State and is a starting nickelback there. Coming in at 17 was Shad Banks Jr. He began his career at Texas A&M, but his stint there was short-lived before he transferred and switched positions from wide receiver to linebacker at TCU. He quickly developed into one of the Horned Frogs' most reliable defenders, with his best season coming in 2023, when he recorded 62 tackles, 8.5 tackles for loss, and a sack. After 4 seasons at TCU, Banks transferred to UTSA in 2025, bringing veteran experience and leadership to the Roadrunners this season. Hailing from Orlando, Florida, and ranked 16th was Christian Leary. He ran 100 meters in a whopping 10.5 seconds in high school. He had many offers coming out and would go to one of the best schools in the nation, Alabama. He spent 2 years there and then eventually transferred to Georgia Tech, where he contributed as wide receiver and on special teams. His standout moment came in 2023 at Georgia Tech, hauling 25 catches for 309 yards and 4 touchdowns, including a jaw-dropping 44-yard score to win the game. Now he's a senior at Mack School, Western Michigan, and has 10 catches for 76 yards in the 2025 season. We will stay in the Sunshine State, and ranked at 15 was Mario Williams. He began his career at Oklahoma in 2021. He quickly made an impact at OU, catching 35 passes for 380 yards and 4 touchdowns, before transferring to USC with Lincoln Riley, where in 2 seasons he tallied 69 catches for 936 yards and 7 touchdowns. In 2024, he made the move to Tulane, leading the team with 60 catches for 1,031 yards and 6 touchdowns, earning second-team All-AAC honors. Despite his success in college, William went undrafted in 2025, but signed with the Los Angeles Rams as a free agent, though his rookie season was cut short after being waived with an injury designation. At number 14 was Deion Colzie, a 6'4" wide receiver from Georgia who would sign with Notre Dame. He would go on to play 4 seasons there, appearing in 44 games and catching 21 passes for 345 yards and 3 touchdowns. For his 5th and final season, Colzie transferred to Miami University in Ohio. As of 2025, his last season, he's caught 6 passes for 119 yards and 1 touchdown. At number 13 was Xavier Worthy, coming from Fresno, California. He would go on to attend the University of Texas, where he set multiple freshman records, including 981 receiving yards and 12 touchdowns in his debut season as a Longhorn. Over 3 years, he amassed 2,755 yards and 26 touchdowns, ranking 4th and 3rd respectively in Texas history. In the 2024 NFL Draft, Worthy was selected 28th overall by the Kansas City Chiefs, making a significant milestone as the first Texas Longhorn to score a touchdown in a Super Bowl. As of 2025, he has recorded 75 receptions for 818 yards and 10 touchdowns across 2 seasons, showcasing his explosive playmaking ability as a Kansas City Chief. JoJo Early was ranked as the 12th best receiver in the class of 2021, coming from Aledo, Texas. He would go on to sign with the University of Alabama, and in his 2 seasons he would catch 24 passes and was seen as a vital piece in the future of the Alabama offense, before sustaining a foot injury in 2022. He then transferred to TCU for the 23 and 24 seasons, recording 23 receptions for 276 yards and 3 touchdowns. In December of 2024, Early transferred to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, known as UNLV, where he is currently a senior wide receiver, and as of October of 2025, he has caught 11 passes for 103 yards, averaging 9.4 yards per catch, and has not recorded a touchdown this season. The 11th best receiver in the nation was Dante Thornton Jr., coming from Mount St. Joseph in Baltimore, Maryland. He began his career at Oregon before transferring to Tennessee, where he showcased his elite size and deep ball speed. Over his collegiate career, he totaled 65 receptions, 1,426 yards, and 10 touchdowns, averaging an impressive 21.9 yards per catch. His breakout came in 2024 at Tennessee with 661 yards and 6 touchdowns, leading the FBS in yards per reception. Selected by the Las Vegas Raiders in the 4th round of the 2025 NFL Draft, Thornton projects as a dangerous vertical threat at the next level. His strengths are his length and explosive playmaking, while his weaknesses include inconsistent hands and limited route precision. Thornton will be someone to watch out for and see how his pro career plays out as a Raider. One of the more interesting recruits on this list was Lonnie White Jr. Lonnie White Jr. was the 10th best receiving prospect in the class of 2021. Not only did he just star in football, but he was also stud in basketball and baseball at Malvern Prep in Pennsylvania. On the football field, though, he dominated as a wide receiver, racking up over 700 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns, while also making plays at defensive back. This play earned him a commitment to Penn State. Not only was he good in football, but basketball was also where he shined as well. But where his best came out was on the baseball diamond. His power and speed caught the attention of MLB scouts, and eventually he would be drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates in the 2nd round of the MLB draft in 2021, signing for a $1.5 million signing bonus. College teammate and fellow Louisiana native, ranked at number 9, was Brian Thomas Jr. He'd spent 3 seasons total at LSU, having a breakout season in 2023, where he hauled in 68 receptions for 1,177 yards and led the FBS with 17 receiving touchdowns. After being selected 3rd overall in the 2024 draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars, he made an immediate impact as a rookie, posting 87 receptions, 1,282 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Now entering his 2nd NFL season, Thomas is emerging as one of Jacksonville's most dynamic offensive weapons, blending his size, speed, and route precision to become a rising star in the league in years to come. Coming from Jackson, Mississippi, and ranked at number 8 was Deion Smith. He would also join Brian Thomas and Malik Nabers at LSU. Deion Smith would star in the 2021 season with big expectations as a true freshman. He flashed his potential by recording 11 catches for 186 yards and 2 touchdowns, highlighted by a breakout 135 two-touchdown performance against Central Michigan. Despite his early promise, Smith's time at LSU was short-lived, as he later transferred to Holmes Community College. There, he revitalized his career with over 1,000 receiving yards and 12 touchdowns in just 8 games. Smith later committed to Ole Miss, his home state, but eligibility and academics hurdles have delayed his return to major college football. As of 2024, there's been no word on whether Smith is continuing his college football career. Sitting at number 7 was Ajayi Hall, one of the most highly touted receivers with potential that was through the roof and athleticism that was jaw-dropping. He went on to sign with the Alabama Crimson Tide, joining Christian Leary and JoJo Early, fellow 2021 recruits at the receiver position. Despite showing flashes of potential as a freshman, including a standout performance in the national championship game, his time in Tuscaloosa was short-lived due to off-the-field issues and playing time. Hall transferred to the Texas Longhorns in 2022, hoping for a fresh start under coach Steve Sarkisian. But again, he struggled to find consistency and eventually was dismissed from the program. His collegiate career became defined more by potential and controversy than production, as he never recorded a significant on-the-field stat. He later committed to the Sacramento State Hornets and FCS program for the 2025 season. Under former wide receiver coach, he played for Brennan Marion, with eligibility slated for the 2026 season, offering him another opportunity to reignite his career. Coming from Foster High School in Richmond, Texas, Cody Jackson was the sixth best receiver. He would begin his career at Oklahoma, recording 5 catches for 45 yards as a freshman in 2021. He then transferred to Houston, where he appeared in 4 games but didn't record any stats. In 2024 at Tarleton State, he broke out with 29 receptions for 490 yards and 8 touchdowns, and he has continued his production in 2025 with 24 catches, 372 yards, and 2 touchdowns. His career has taken him from the Big 12 to the FCS ranks, where he has become a key playmaker for the Texans' offense. Topping off that 2021 dynamic wide receiver recruiting class for LSU was Chris Hilton Jr., ranked at number 5. Chris Hilton Jr.'s LSU career has had its ups and downs, but he showed flashes of game-changing ability. Over 5 seasons so far, he's recorded 31 catches for 658 yards and 6 touchdowns, including 7 receptions going over 40 yards. The highlight of his career was an 81-yard game-winning touchdown in the 2022 Texas Bowl. He's currently playing the 2025 season out, where he's had 4 catches for 30 yards this season. Jaden Ballard would choose to remain in state and attend The Ohio State University as the 4th-ranked receiver in the class of 2024. He was a big get. He would attend Ohio State all 4 years from 2021 to 2024, but he struggled to find consistent playing time in a crowded receiver room. Over 35 games, he would catch 11 passes for 177 yards and a touchdown, showing flashes of his potential. But in December 2024, he transferred to Wisconsin, a fellow Big Ten school, where he's emerged as a deep threat, recording 7 catches for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns in the 2025 season so far. Once a top 100 recruit, Ballard's move to the Badgers has given him an opportunity to truly showcase his skills on the field this year. Troy Franklin's football story started at Menlo Atherton High School, where he racked up over 1,700 receiving yards and 34 touchdowns, giving him the 3rd best wide receiver ranking in the class of 2021. The Bay Area native skipped Stanford and took his talents to Oregon, dominating from 2021 to 2023. He would have 160 catches, 2,400 receiving yards, and 25 touchdowns at his career in Oregon, setting single-season records in his final season at Oregon. In 2024, Franklin was drafted by the Denver Broncos in the 4th round, reuniting him with college quarterback Bo Nix. By 2025, he's already making his mark in the NFL, hauling 55 catches for 532 yards and 4 touchdowns. She's showing he's a rising star to watch in the NFL. Ja'Cory Brooks was ranked as the 2nd best receiver in the class of 2021. The Miami native would attend IMG Academy, one of the best high school football programs in the nation, then go on to attend one of the best college programs in the nation at Alabama, where he showcased his potential as a wide receiver. After transferring to Louisville, he had a breakout season in 2024, earning first-team All-ACC honors with 61 receptions for 1,013 yards and 9 touchdowns. Despite his impressive college performance, Brooks went undrafted in the 2025 NFL Draft, but signed with the Washington Commanders as an undrafted free agent. He was later elevated from practice squad to the active roster, marking a significant step in his early professional career. And finally, coming in at number 1, the highest-ranked recruit, Emeka Egbuka. He began his career at Ohio State in 2021, quickly establishing himself as a dynamic playmaker. By 2024, he set a school record with 205 receptions and 2,868 receiving yards, earning all Big Ten honors and contributing to a national championship victory in 2024. In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selected Egbuka with the 19th overall pick, where he has showcased his versatility and playmaking ability.
Notably, he's become the first rookie in franchise history to record at least 25 catches for 400 plus yards and 5 touchdowns in his first 5 games so far this season.